1, 2, 3, start.
Hi, I'm DexterCJR and welcome to the third episode of Dexclusive. This is a chit-chat session where I dig out exclusive story from our guests and discuss it together.
Wow, so exclusive ah. Shh, don't tell people. It's Dexclusive.
Today we have this guest whom I know from Halloween Horror Night. She's a special person I know. Why do I say that? Because she's a nurse and then turned to a professional makeup artist. Without further ado, let's put our hand together and welcome Joris! Woo!
Hi, my name is Joris. I know Dexter through Halloween Horror Night.
Yeah, correct. Those days where I was an intern there.
Yeah.
Attachment, I wouldn't say intern because I wasn't paid.
Yes, no pay.
Were you paid? Were you paid?
Yes, I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's my senior in makeup that time lah. Huh? Yeah, okay. So today we are going to talk about how you become from a nurse to a medical salesperson, second job, and the third job become a makeup artist. Like how all this flow. Like what are your thoughts when you start to change journey or job scope or whatnot?
Oh no, I first was working in Mall of Rainier for 4 years. Then halfway through my career, I realized that I need a change in my life. So I decided to switch to makeup. Yeah. And then when I was doing makeup, there's one time I got this opportunity to join medical sales. So I went to give it a try. Yeah, because at that time my boss was really giving me a lot of opportunity and even let me in charge of like going overseas, meeting clients.
So sales is actually opportunities.
Yeah, it's an opportunity. It's something that I never thought that I will ever be in.
What makes you choose to be a nurse last time?
I wanted to be an accountant when I was young. But then I have a cousin who is way older than me. So I was asking her about what do you find as accountant. Then I remember she told me that it was really tiring and she had to work like for very long hours at the start for her first 2 years. Then she can get a normal life. So at the time I was like, I don't want. It's not what I like. It's not work-life balance. Initially when I joined nursing, nursing wasn't so like angel.
Glamorous.
Not a glamorous job. Yeah. So I really thought it's just 只是擦屁股而已嘛. My ama always do that for me when I was young. So I was like, okay, just go with it. But when I go in, it's more than what I expected. Like there's different roles of nursing, and yeah, I was a staff nurse, so there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of studies to do. Not just 擦屁股.
I think same goes as a teacher also. They say teachers just teach, but when they start to go in, right, they got a lot of paperwork. Then they need to deal with parents.
Yeah.
It's more than what they think lah.
Yeah.
Like nurse. So actually your ama affected your decision last time. Right?
Yes. Because since young, she would tell me that okay, I'm a lazy student. I'm not a scholar or anything. I always like, so long I can get just pass will do. But she always tell me that okay, study is important, but what in life is more important is happiness. So if you are happy, then your life is successful.
Oh, that's what she said to you.
She didn't say it like so profoundly, at her era, her life, but I know what she meant to me. I cannot remember the exact word that she told me, but I know that after I talked to her, especially when I was choosing for my career, I failed my O-level. I thought that by failing my O-levels, my family is okay for me to go to ITE. Because that time, their only makeup school was in ITE.
Correct.
Yeah, beside Cosmoprof. I think Cosmoprof was not out yet. It's just ITE, CMA. I still remember. Then my best friend, we were in the same school, so she was telling me like, why not we go nursing together? Because I also think that nursing is an easy job at that time. I was choosing between these two. Should I go poly or should I go with my passion to go for makeup? Then I remember going back, I was actually very disappointed in myself why I didn't do well and then give myself another choice to choose. Then my grandma said, so long anything that makes you happy, like you don't need to go, don't need to worry so much. But then I realized that okay, maybe going to polyclinic is way better than going ITE, so I make the switch.
Why you never end up going to makeup in IT?
Because I think in a very practical way, you will go makeup at my age, at time was like 21, you don't get a lot of pay.
Yeah, those days
But nursing is a very
high paid job.
No, it's not high paid actually.
No meh?
It's not. No, my starting pay that time was only like 1.6.
Diploma 1.6.
But later on it will be better. I think nowadays it's way better than my time. Because the time nursing is not recognized. So like it's a dirty job.
Correct.
So it wasn't paying well. But when we join nursing, they will always ask like, why do you choose nursing? Then it's either a calling or you got no choice.
Correct.
But I don't believe there's a no choice. Even if your result is not good, you end up in nursing. I believe it's a calling. You never know, it will change your mindset. My friend told me that nursing is not a bad job, and I truly believe it. Truly believe so. I think it's a very noble job.
Is your friend like in nursing now?
Yes. Or she worked way longer than me.
Her rank is higher than you now.
Yeah, way higher. I left before I become senior.
Those days during nurse time, what are the like good vibes that you have that time that makes you feel that nursing is actually a very noble job?
Okay, I think everything comes with your mindset. So if you go for a job, if you grumble, then nothing will come good. So when you're doing more good, then some people, they donate money so that they can feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like when I'm doing nursing, I volunteer, I see how my patient improve day by day, or they feel thankful after my care.
How long have you been in the nursing industry?
You say work in hospital, then 4 years.
Then why you left nursing and go to makeup instead?
At that point, I wanted a change in my life.
What kind of changes are you looking for?
My grandma passed away before I become a so-called graduate nurse.
Oh.
Yeah, just before I started working in hospital.
Ayo.
So I have a bit of regret that I'm a nurse, I didn't care for her enough. What triggered me, right, was one time, I was having my best time in nursing. My nurse manager was well, all my colleagues was so good, and we have a very strong bonding. It's just like, one time one patient told me that, she admitted and she have like a severe respiratory failure. So she needed oxygen for the rest of life. She's around 70 something, it's about the same age as my grandma. So one time she cried and she asked for me and asked me to take out the oxygen and let her go. Wow, this triggered me. And then the family member was around, but I couldn't comfort her. There's no way. What can I say? You're gonna be alright. No, it's not alright. So I actually cried. It's like she's suffering and I cannot do anything for her.
In front of her?
Yes, I cried. You cannot cry. It's not professional for a nurse to be like that. So I pressed the call bell and asked my other colleague to take over, and I left. So they tell me that I cannot. If I'm going to see this situation, it's going to be very sad for me. So I decided to try something new.
Okay, after your nurse section, let's talk about how you transform to a makeup artist. Like, what is the thing you need to face? Different kind of way of working.
Actually, I really got my nursing cert from Makeup Forever, but I just don't dare to take the step. Yeah, I was afraid for the change, like anybody, because my career is so secure, and my nurse manager was.
You are so comfortable with your zone.
Yeah,
now.
she treated me so good, and she wanted me to progress and promote to further studies and all. I wanted to change. So since I got my makeup cert, right, so I got opportunity by that at the time my Makeup Forever Academy principal Hiroko. I think you know her.
Yeah.
She's finding somebody who want to try out Halloween Horror Night. At that point, special effect in Singapore is not that well known.
Very niche.
Very niche, yeah.
And just nice Halloween started.
Yeah, I started in Halloween Horror Night 4.
They started at 1, right?
1, yes, 1. Then when I joined in was 4, when they need like a lot more stuff. I'm not sure about 1 or 2 or 3. I'm never been there. Yeah, maybe you can ask Jolene next time.
Okay.
Then we have a chance to be like intern also. Yeah. So we go for a job and see. Then
So
after,
you were free that time?
Yes.
Like
yes.
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
But they give us free training.
Same.
We learn special effect skills, how to like what you have learned. And Makeup Forever at that time, when they are still around, they haven't closed down. They actually give a lot of young makeup artists a lot of opportunities for us to expand our network, and they also help us like to connect with other people if we need jobs at the start. So from there, actually, yeah, I was actually enjoying my life. Actually, I did makeup for about 2 years, and it was like very enjoyable year. Like I get to travel as and when I want.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's my choice, my own leisure, not for work.
Yeah,
and then I get to meet a lot of people, talk to people and all.
Do you see like celebrities?
Yeah.
Do you still keep in contact with them?
No, I'm actually very shy.
I've just...
I went with Makeup Forever for one event for Mediacorp. The time when they first opened in Buona Vista. So we were invited to do makeup for some of the staff. Actually, I'm very nervous. I don't want to talk to them. I just like quietly do my work. You cannot tell, but I'm not those very sociable person.
Are you introvert?
Yeah, I'm introvert.
Then how do you like do this kind of freelance job when you need to talk to a lot of people, meet new people every day, every new set?
So this is my struggle. Like sometimes I don't talk. It's only later on when I joined sales and all, I started to open up myself and I become more extrovert. So when I make out that time, actually I'm an introvert. You look at me at the point when you know me, I wasn't very...
She don't talk.
I don't talk.
I go and talk to her.
Nobody can tell now that they think that I'm an extrovert.
A lot of people out there are like that. They are being forced to be an extrovert because of their job.
And I remember one time when I was doing makeup for Zheng Geping. So he actually is the one who take photo and tag me. And he asked for my name. I didn't even really talk to him. I was very shy. I was like really just trying to finish my job and go to the next one. Because I think that I don't have enough time and I don't have time to talk.
But so, why though? Why makeup need to talk to people?
It's a part of socializing. I think in any job, you need to know a little bit of like how to communicate, especially if you are makeup, you're trying to promote yourself.
Promote as in marketing? Market yourself?
Yeah, market myself.
To let them remember you in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
But I didn't really, I was very shy. But why I remember him beside all the other artists or news reporter that I did, because he tagged me. Yeah. After the event, I get to know the director in makeup for MediaCorp. So she did ask me to help out in a few jobs in MediaCorp. But I went only a few days and I left.
Why?
It's too boring. Nobody talked to me.
I think you don't talk to people that I know.
Oh yeah. I don't talk to people also. And then they are all like senior makeup artists. Then I'm new. Maybe they think that I'm just temporarily. And I at that point I don't know how to talk to people.
We did Halloween, right? Do you have any interesting story to share, like ghost story?
I don't have.
Well, how you so lucky?
I never encountered any.
You never?
Never. What is your story?
That one we'll tell them next time.
Oh, okay.
We talk about Halloween.
Really?
Get more people.
Even nursing, I never know.
They say nursing is actually you will face more because right, hospital is the place where people give birth and pass away.
Yeah, and Mount Vernon is quite old.
Why you are so lucky?
Never encountered any of it.
Is it because you're too quiet and they don't disturb you?
No, maybe because every time before my shift I go chapel.
No wonder lah. Quite safe
If you ever go there, try going to the chapel. It's so nice, so peaceful.
Like if you work in those like dirty places or places where you can see most of the stuff there, then you need to go chapel first.
No, not really. I'm a free thinker, but I just do whatever to make myself feel calm or feel good.
Okay, then let's talk about your sales. Since we talked about your makeup and your nurse story already.
Okay.
So when you started the sales and how you managed to meet the opportunity to go into the sales.
My good friend again, the same friend.
Yo, this friend last warning. So she's actually the one who made you change job
She can call me a few times just to make sure that just to ask me to go for the interview, and she find that it's a good opportunity to join the clinic.
So she is your calling.
Yes, she's my calling. Now I think my life changed also partly due to her. If not, I will not go back. I enjoy my life so much in makeup. I'm always constantly trying to learn more. So when my friend gave me this opportunity, asked me to go for this interview to become this surgeon assistant, I only agree for part-time.
Because you still want to go back to...
I enjoy my makeup so much, my freedom and all, really a lot. So when I was helping out the surgeon for part-time, I think that there's a lot to learn. I'm suddenly very into orthopedic surgery. It's like eye-opening. It's like something that I never learned before. And that surgeon actually taught me a lot about MRI and all. And then 1 year later, he also the one that wanted me to join his friend company. Someone he know. Not
also a doctor?
No. It's a medical company. Like he called me a few times like my friend. So I was like, okay. So when I went on to interview, I also wanted part-time. That at that time, my boss gave me a lot of opportunity. He sees that I have a managing role in my resume, so he offered me like whether I want to take over the Singapore side.
Ooh.
So I said, okay, I can give it a try. I was initially just a sales specialist. Maybe there's no one, or he sees an opportunity in me.
Or because you're pretty?
Not really. I'm quite independent. He will send me out for a job and he don't need to be there. I can settle everything.
You can make things work even without him.
Yeah, then after that he promoted me as a sales manager, then a regional manager for the whole Southeast Asia that our company is. Yeah.
So you are still a sales?
Then after I quit, I was approached by another company. I go back to being just a sales. Yeah, because I see that I work too much. I wanted to learn about low ground stuff. Yeah, so I left.
After changing 3 jobs in your whole lifetime, right? Like what is your current job now? A wife? Tai Tai?
No, I'm still working. Yeah, I was working. I told you I working a vaccination project.
Oh yeah, especially COVID, right? This COVID period.
Yeah, because my friend sent me a link also, through a friend. I'm so lazy. I was like, okay, rather than spending time at home, then let me just
Earn some cash.
no like I earn cash, and in a way also it's a good cause. I enjoy talking to all the patients.
Extrovert, okay.
Yesterday I was doing work, then the lady told me, the nurse in charge, don't need to explain so much, you just jab and go. I said, cannot.
Okay, after like changing so much job in your whole life, you know, this is a COVID period where people lost a lot of job. And people start to feel that very boring, or even they get high paid, but then they do a lot of shit. Then
Burnout and wanted to change.
I wanted to change. Like, what kind of encouragement will you give them?
Okay, I think that if you think of a job that you wanted to try for a very long time, or something that you want to try for a very long time, maybe about 1 year, it's always in your mind. Just go for it and try. If you have no debts, yeah. What worse can you get? Just no salary, but you are still you're not renting a place, because a lot of Singaporeans, especially young people, we are not renting a place. We don't have debts. We don't have housing debts, car debts, no debts.
No overhead lah.
No, but yeah. So you can just go and try for it, and especially we're still young.
But then for those older people around, like what's your
Older
range of young?
Okay, my range of young is 40 and below.
Oh, 40 and below.
If you have no, I mean, to nursing, 60 and above we consider old.
Oh, for nursing.
50 and below we consider young. But anyway, if you're saying like really, really young, that got no debts, most likely is below 27, which people are not. Okay, nowadays people are married, getting married later, so maybe 30. 21 to 30, this range. If you really have no debts, you have no commitment, like, and then you are not renting a place, you're staying with your parents, it's good to give it a try. Because what worse can you get?
The next question I have for you is, do you have any tips for people who are introvert, then to convert to extrovert? Like, what tips do you personally have, like your own? You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Okay, how I from an introvert become an extrovert?
Yeah. Any tips for people out there?
So, okay, I gotta share it. I do have a tips, like by using dating apps.
Why?
Okay, so at one point I broke up. Then after that I was trying this dating app. But then I gave up. I was using Coffee Meets Bagel. And then I was like, okay, I'm going for a sales job. So I need to, and all the medical sales, most of the doctors are male. But I'm very bad at striking a conversation or talk to guys. I feel that I need to overcome this fear. So at one point, I decided to just meet guys that I met on app and practice my talk. And from there, slowly, okay, now I can actually strike conversation with different people.
That's very interesting. First time I hear this kind of tips though.
That's how I ask my friends to try it too. Like, if you are fear of talking, or you think that you're bad at talking to guys or girls, you can try on the dating app. I think it's a good practice.
Okay, so you guys can go try if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, let's sum up this video by sharing tips for people who want to try out nursing and also makeup artist jobs.
I do have a colleague. She's very inspiring. No, not colleague. She's my classmate actually. When she joined nursing, she was actually 45.
Wow.
After her in-law passed away, she told me, and then she decided to join nursing. So she went into ITE, and for ITE she went poly, and then she already finished all her degree and all her bachelor, everything. And she was a lecturer. She used to be a lecturer in one of the, I can't remember which school. When I last met her, she was so inspiring. I always feel like she's very brave. So I think if you want to start nursing, Singapore got a lot of opportunities because there's a lot of demand. If you don't know whether nursing is what you want, first you can start with voluntary work, or you can start with going to join some medic courses to see whether are you afraid of blood or anything, or handling elderly and stuff. I think so lah. Because some people don't know whether they wanted nursing is a job, but I think if you ever consider nursing as a career or want to try nursing, it could be a calling. Just try. Yeah, you definitely feel different, and you definitely feel like you are doing a lot, not just for yourself but for the patients. Yeah.
Like you mentioned, when you were a nurse, right? It's very emotionally draining for you.
I didn't work for very long. It's just 4 years. I'm still not drained by it. But I've seen some of my ex-colleagues or some of the ex-nurses who I worked before or during my attachment, they are so drained out by work that they forget their passion. Yeah. So it's a bit hard because we are lack of nurses, and then the working hours is very mixed up because of the shift work. So sometimes if you don't have time to take time off, you will get drained out. I think that happens to a lot of work. Yeah,
not only nursing, even makeup artists. How about makeup artists? Do you have any tips for people who want to join makeup artists? Like what kind of courses they should go to or whatnot?
Now what are the courses? I'm not very sure. I think now the school, there's a lot of private school. Like I told you, Makeup Forever closed down, right? Then Hiroko opened her own academy, the makeup philosophy. Yeah, I think, or if not Cosmoprof.
So just go and apply as a student there.
Yeah, I think that's the first step, like to know like the basic and the color coordination and all. You have to. I think makeup is not that. Also, is the opportunity is all there.
So does makeup artists need to know how to be creative? Like if you are not creative, can you be a makeup artist?
Not true. Yeah.
Oh, I thought like you need to know how to draw nicely and creative way to make them shine, that kind of thing.
Okay, makeup artists got different types. Like you can go with the normal beauty kind, which basic bridal or those basic.
That one need creative?
No need creative.
Oh, okay. So the creative part is actually for visual effects side.
If you want to be like special effect artist, or you want to be like body art, I think creative is one of the key. But to be honest, I'm also not very creative. You give me a job, I just do replicate what you give me.
Ah, okay.
For the creative side lah.
As a visual effects makeup artist, right? Like that time when we are in Halloween, they tell us to look at a lot of real wounds, real accident, real injuries to reference it, to know how to draw it more real, right? How do you overcome the part as a lady some more? Like how do you overcome that part of looking at those gory kind of real image?
Didn't you ask the wrong person, right? I mean, nursing, I've seen it all the time.
Oh no, that's a wrong question.
Okay, but I cannot watch horror movie. I cannot watch like movies that have a scene that I stab you. I feel like
But for reference wise, you can.
Reference wise, I can. I'm okay.
Weird. Still images only lah.
Yeah, images. Yeah. And to be honest, in hospital, patient after surgery, the wound is not as disgusting disgusting as what you see in special effects.
It's clean up already.
Yeah, it's most likely just a clean wound. Like, okay, or imagine like
Stitches, lines.
Stitches, and the color sometimes can be it's like your normal skin or you can not really orte is later part when you're recovering. But when they finish surgery, they come, it's very clean. It's just like our skin then with stitches. It's just a cut and a clean cut and stitches. Yeah, no bruise, nothing. That will be later part when they are recovering.
Wow, interesting. So now we are like going to the end of our video. Like, do you have any last line to share with our audience out there?
In nursing, what I've learned is we see life differently now. So sometimes death is a regret for the living, but it could be a relief for the patient who is suffering.
Deep. Deep. Oh, I feel it. Okay, thank you everyone for watching this episode. We have come to the end of the Dexclusive, and remember to share, like and subscribe to this channel.
Thank you so much for listening. I hope I shared enough.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hope Tiger can sponsor next time.
No, it's not. It's not sponsored by Tiger Sugar.
Sponsored by Dexter, Zero Sugar, Oolong Cha.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.